If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everyone, and welcome back to week 2, part 2 of our Deadlands campaign of Showdown at Sundown, which will eventually go into Horror on Headstone Hill as well. So, you know, this is just like a pre-warm-up before we go into the major campaign that will take weeks upon weeks to complete, because there's so much to do. I was doing it all myself, converting it all over. I've done quite a lot of it, but I've got down to the nitty gritty shit where it's just going to take fucking forever. Do you know what I mean? When you get to that point where it's like, I've done all the bulk of it, but now I've got to do all the characters. I've got to convert the stats over. I need to think about what
yeah.
So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll see Headstone Hill come out officially on Foundry, and then I still will do some work because I've got to do some work on it, right? But yeah, we'll see. And also I got plans to do like some other plot point campaigns down the road as well. Like I'd like to go back and do the Flood. Go back in time and like do the Flood plot point campaign and all those major campaigns with different characters. And I'd also like to do the Pathfinder Savage Worlds as well at some point on a Monday, which would be kind of cool if people are down for it. It's, you know, it'll be what's it? Rise of the Rune Lords, I think is what it's called. So I don't actually know much about Pathfinder. But it's not Pathfinder, it's Savage World, so it'll be the same system that we've been using, but Pathfinder.
So it will be Savage Finders.
Look, we don't need to know about your medical condition. Anyway, so where are we? So we're all in Gaston. Billy's having a buttered bun, basically.
Croissants.
Or some sort of puff. It's probably like a croissant, but made with puff pastry as opposed to like whatever.
As close as it's gonna get to croissant ever.
I'm not sure how they made croissants back then because there was no such thing as refrigeration, right? So I don't know how they get the butter firm. Unless they did it at night when it was cool. I don't know. If someone wants to look that up for me, how they made croissants before refrigeration, that'd be good.
They date back to the 13th century.
Well, they must have somehow figured something out how to do it, like so things are cold.
Yep.
Unless they had a way of doing it while it was all warm.
Probably brown ice.
So yeah, so Seamus, I mean, I keep saying Seamus because that's what it's written. It's like fucking Arkansas, ain't it? I mean, it's written as Arkansas, but no, you're supposed to say it's Arkansas. And when I was younger, I used to call it Arkansas because I had never heard it pronounced, or knew that was the way you pronounced it because English and not American. And I hear
I still mockingly call it Arkansas, so.
We can't all.
Yes, I am signing up. I'm going to use the borrowed gun.
Okay. Cool. He says the same thing. It's $5 to cover your, possible funeral. You can wear the. It's your choice to wear the armor or not to wear the armor. But yeah, there is the occasional slip up. So, just be prepared.
Yep.
Oh, that's what he says in a really not French
snooty French accent.
Yep.
I couldn't tell my master, but I don't think he wants any.
So, it's probably about. Oh, it's gone way further than I wanted it to go. It's not 11 o'clock. That's too early.
Or like 10, maybe even 9. Just 8 at 8, I think, right?
Well, I would say it's about 9 p.m. 9 a.m.
Yeah.
9 a.m. I don't know why it keeps changing. Save.
Well, guys, what are we? Should we go to the room, visit Betty, and check the room?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, if it's been occupied since the deputy marshal went missing,
Why is that not changing?
and I doubt we'll find anything unless she hid something somewhere.
Probably though her stuff may have been taken unless she hid something.
Yeah.
So we might have to go to the marshal again. But we're already on positive.
Is 59 Fahrenheit warm or cold?
59 Fahrenheit. It's a little on the chilly side.
Comfortable for me.
Yeah. Most people would say it's uncomfortable, but I like it.
It's breezy.
So is it cold or hot?
What about 77 Fahrenheit? Is that better?
Oh, fuck that.
We're not in
Thank
Texas.
you. That's too hot.
It was 100 Fahrenheit not too long ago here. I will keep cracking jokes when it's 100 Fahrenheit about us boiling, which is technically true.
77 is 25 Celsius.
77 is 35, so it's warm, basically.
No, that's
Yeah.
25.
25 is fine. I like 25.
It's not really desert. I need to figure out some actual. Oh, it's 82 Fahrenheit. So in a temperate climate, it's 82 Fahrenheit. I need to work out some temperatures.
That's
The
around
house outside.
that's around 28
That's
Celsius.
warm. It's getting
warm.
warm.
Can I change it to Celsius so I understand it? I'm sure there is a way. But anyway, not important. Right, so what are you guys doing? So you've signed up. It is Wednesday, I believe, today. So you got 2 days till the competition.
So,
Yeah, go
to
visit Betty.
refresh our memories, we were supposed to come here and find our contact, Sam, who was unfortunately the dead man in the stagecoach that was traveling here. We found the letter, we gave that to his contact, and she has asked us to continue doing what he was doing, which would rile up the locals.
We
Get them
can't
to reveal their hand.
gamble, right?
Why not?
Why not?
None of us have gambling skills.
Why not?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can gamble.
Unfortunately, I think our only good gambler at the moment is laying sick in bed.
The
What?
good one, yeah, but I can gamble. Like, I know.
We can
what-
all gamble. Maybe getting into debt with the master of this town would be a way to draw him out.
Maybe.
And see
that
what
sounds
he,
like a quick way.
Well,
Well, we'll definitely find out what he does to people that owe him money.
we can order a bunch of stuff for dinner here and run.
Oh,
Dine
because
and
he owns
dash.
the place? Nah. But the gambling thing, like if we get stuck, might as well just go join some gambling and see if we get his ire or interest. But we could just walk around the town a little, look around, see what that big building at the end is.
Yeah.
And we can go to Betty's room to check if there was anything hidden there by Lap.
Yeah.
Do some souvenir shopping.
Souvenir shopping. What
Maybe.
kind of souvenirs are you looking for?
Probably have plaques with like gunshots or something.
Well, there is a souvenir shop at number 8, right?
No, number 8 is the Undertaker.
Well, yeah, souvenir shop.
Yeah, souvenir. Oh, okay. That's a souvenir shop for
Yeah.
some people, apparently.
That's where you go to catch in the lead tokens you earn in the quick draw contest.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should order a proper cross for myself.
Could also go look for the nearest doctor, see who he is, in case we need help
Harry,
soon.
Are you a Christian man?
Well, yes. The real Christian.
What's that?
The Orthodox one. The right
Wait,
one.
there are kinds of Christianity? I thought there's just like Christianity, you know, what they taught me at home.
Mankind has made up his mind several different ways between the time that Christ walked the earth and the time that we have now. There are many different branches of Christianity.
Jeez. Sounds confusing. Do they all pray to the same Lord?
They claim to.
Well, at least that's good. Not that I care much for that, but still.
Okay, so we got a day or two before the quick draw contest.
Are we in a rush to get into Betty's room and get to see if Lap hidden anything there?
Well, it's not going anywhere as long as she's in there.
So let's take a walk around the area and see how things look. And
Let's check that doctor person. The two brothers that are.
oh, the haircutters.
Oh, the barbers.
Yeah. Eichstad twins, something like that. Eichstad twins barbershop.
I need trimming of my mustaches.
Oh, I could go for a haircut.
Let's go get all dandied up then.
Yeah, before we die.
I want to be a nice.
Speak for yourself.
It's ready for the grave.
I am not participating in this quick draw contest.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds like the terriblest thing to do. But yeah, let's go there. Somewhere in the middle of the town.
So James, where is the barber?
It's that building there.
Yeah, we go there.
Very close.
Is it even open at this tower? That's a question.
Yeah, it's 9 AM. Yep, it'll probably been open for a little bit.
Let's get in.
Yeah, howdy there, fellas. There's two brothers that work there, and they are identical brothers. The only difference on the chip is that it's the same chip, but they're reversed. Well, howdy there, fellas. How may we help you?
Good morning. Just, I think you said you need trimming.
Yeah, I need shaving and trimming of my.
And yeah, I have lots of hairs I could do for the haircut.
I could use a trim myself.
There's only two of us, so if you could just take your turn and sit down in the just sit in one of the chairs at the waiting. It's not a waiting room, but you know it's just one room, and you just sit down and wait. You know, for your turn.
Mm-hmm. Does Seamus look older than me?
I don't know.
Like, I look young, 24. Like, that's the age.
Let's see. Hold on. You're making me do math.
When was he born?
Well, he was 17 during the Battle of Gettysburg.
Oh, so he's quite, like, almost 30, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not that much older, so like not older enough for me to say you first.
No, there's no whitening to the beard or the hair.
Yeah.
So.
Doc is definitely starting to show some gray.
But he doesn't seem to be interested in the haircut.
Well, he's in no rush.
I'll just sit on the.
Yep, they get the bib thing and tie it around your neck, around your back, and they're gonna like put some hot towels on his face. I think would be the start. Right, so they lay your face. Well, one of them lays your face. There's two of them to do 2 customers at a time, and so they sell you. Billy, they obviously don't know your name, sir. If you'd like to take a seat here, they say, pointing at you, Billy, or whoever's going first. Whoever's first.
Me. I haven't gotten a haircut in years. I should just cut my hair myself.
So they're like, are you new in town? I've not seen you here before.
Yep. Just two came for the competition.
Oh. And have you signed up for the competition?
Yep. We signed up. Well, 2 of us.
Are you good at dueling?
Well, yeah.
He ain't lost yet.
Well, I mostly duel with the saber, but guns should be fine too.
Dueling with sabers?
Yes.
I gotta say, you got a bit of a strange accent there, son. What's your where'd you hail from?
Across the big pond. Traveled here to school myself.
Are you from Germany?
No, they're blonde.
Germany existed?
Well,
I think so. It just started to. Maybe.
Alright, sorry, okay, alright.
Let's not fact check historical countries.
So would we still call it the Austro-Prussian Empire?
No, this is the southern part.
So Persian Empire.
The northern part, yeah, I think it's probably united this time.
I think it's already united by the Civil War.
At least it's Prussian or Northern German Union or something like that. Weird name.
He says, oh, okay, so what, are you from Russia then?
No, I'm from South. I'm from ex-Ottoman Empire. We've liberated ourselves.
What's the Ottoman Empire?
But that's the big country on the south, central sea. Oh,
Yeah, we don't learn much about Europe at school. Still true.
And what, so they're like, so you're in here, so you're here to, are you all here to duel?
No, we're just with them. We're
Not myself.
a party.
Yeah, just here accompanying my friends.
Oh.
Nice
Surely it's... Oh, thanks. Surely it's a bit out of your way though, right?
I like walking around. I got stuck into it with those people some time ago.
You like walking around?
Yeah, town to town. I play music.
Just walking?
Well, just riding, but
Oh, okay.
moving from place to place. I used to play
Billy is
music in
what you
places.
might call a traveling minstrel.
I prefer the word bard. It sounds more fancy.
It does.
I'm
Sounds-
from the country
sounds-
yeah.
Sounds awfully like a barber to me.
Oh, I don't do hair though.
You're not here trying to take our jobs, are we? Or,
I pointed the guitar. I put it aside. No, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Barbers usually move from place to place. Didn't know.
Maybe they're singing barbers.
That would be.
Two more
that's-
a quartet.
They're like, no, we don't sing at all. We generally have a I mean, you're a little bit early for our usual
Questions or something, right? You guys argue. Yeah, I think we were
Yeah.
told. Debate.
So,
Yeah.
fellas, as you're our first customers here, what do you think we should debate about today?
Christianity. Which one is the correct one?
No.
No.
Hey, one of them's like, I think that's how war starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Generally,
the
it
dueling
is.
started
Probably.
early, if you ask me.
It's a good way to start a war, but
What's interesting in this town?
Hmm.
Is there something new that's happening here?
Well, we've got the competition, but that happens every year. That's nothing great, fantastically new, but you know.
Any mysteries or strange goings-ons that people have different opinions on?
He's like, what? He says, not much happens here. It's a bit of a quiet town. People come and go all the time.
Well, maybe debate about the priests, the old one and the new one that's just arrived.
No,
Well-
no, I have a subject. You should debate about gambling. We kept talking about it earlier. And is it good or is it bad for you?
They're like, well, I can't gamble to save my sudden life. So you know. And then the other brother's like, well, that's because you're a fucking idiot and you can't keep a straight face.
There you go.
Can't play poker if you wear your cards on your face and give everything away.
Hey, look, it's not my fault I get excited when I've got a decent hand. I usually lose. And the other brother's like, yeah, you normally lose to me because it's all over your face when you've got a good hand. So he's like, okay, so how would you keep a straight face? How do you play it cool, but you get excited? How do you keep that poker face?
It sounds like a
Nah,
hard
nah.
thing. Like, you usually have to play it. Like, you know, think that you don't have good cards and like convince yourself to constantly, or you know, just lose all emotion and just be in the moment.
And then the other brother's like, yeah, but everyone's always got to tell.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah. My tell is usually when I pull out my gun.
That's the
That's-
tell when you lose or when you win.
Yes.
That's not a good tell.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
strong
bad-
tell.
That's a bad sportsman, that is.
hmm I don't know my tell, but I assume I have one. There's just no one ever told me what it is because they probably learn it and just use it against me.
That's usually how it goes, Billy.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they sort of, you know, they actually give you like, if you're having a shave, they give you a proper like wet shave with a, well, I guess there's no other way to do it, right? But yeah, they give you a proper wet shave with like the whole,
Straight razor and everything, yeah.
Yeah, but you wanted your mustache curled or something.
Yeah.
yeah, but they've got to shave the crap away, right, to make it look
Yeah.
cleaner. Yeah, so they just sort of like shave away and they like greet, and the debate goes on, like, you know, how do you spot a tell? How long do you have to, how do you know what you're looking for, and stuff like that. And you know, you're because they do all of you eventually. You know, they'll cut your hair and they'll go through all of you, and you're there for like a good few hours. Just talking about whatever random stuff you want to talk about, and so on and so forth. And by the time you finish, it's probably about 11:45.
That's nice. I take off my hat. I look pretty now.
So you're the owners of this place, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and we offer free haircuts to your first time here. So that's on the house.
Oh,
All your haircuts.
awfully
Oh,
nice.
thank you. That's very nice of you. Because people, how many times do people usually get haircuts?
Quite often.
So I would tip
yeah,
them
so-
all the same.
Oh, okay. Bollocks. They're gonna have to try hard. They're gonna have to try harder with their arguments. And they're like, and you're, there's, they'll probably ask like where you're staying, like you know what hotel you're staying at, or what one you chose.
Currently, we're staying at the dormitory. Dorothy's, I believe it's called.
Hey, they go, yeah, she does a good breakfast, but the rooms are a bit small. You probably, you know, if you want to have a bit more room, you probably want to go to the Sunset Arms.
Thank you.
But it's a little bit more pricey, so
Um,
there's that.
Well, we paid for a week, so
oh, do you guys know if there's a place here where people usually stand and make music or something for a few extra coins? Is there like a set place or anywhere?
I mean, you might be able to talk to some of the saloons and see if you can play music, but they generally have their own pianists and stuff.
I see. But no place in the street like that's for.
Nah,
people
the
that do
marshal
that.
will kick. The marshal will break your guitar in your face.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he seemed so nice yesterday, but okay.
Maybe you should try it.
Maybe I'll ask him first.
he likes to smash things in other people's faces, right? Weird for a marshal. But okay.
Yeah, but you know, I heard a bunch of stories about the marshal being a little harsh. But yesterday I spoke to him and he seemed like super nice. So very nice.
Oh, it's all right. You just got to get on his good side, right? Everyone has a good side.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess so.
Still looking for Billy's.
Vinny, you got some yogurt in your beard.
Whipped cream.
How you don't see it? You see her on camera, don't you?
No, I'm not looking at myself. I got it minimized.
Well, yeah, they thank you for your business, and
Thank
you know,
Right.
We should
as
buy
you
them
sort of
something.
get up to head out, you hear this. How would I describe it? You basically hear a noise. It sounds like a fucking steam train, like riding into town. But there's no fucking tracks nearby.
Yeah. I look
Do I-
confused.
Do I
Oh.
have anything? Do I have a sound effect? Do I have a sound effect? So I'm just looking.
Choo choo.
It's called a steam whistle.
Ah, there we go. Oh, that's a bit shit. That's shit. No. Oh God, no.
Too much train.
Stop.
Why is it so many?
I don't know. It said steam engine loop, and that wasn't very good.
Choo choo.
Yeah, I'll have to get some decent sound effects sorted. Oh well, I didn't do that. My
So a
fault.
steam whistle goes off, huh?
No, it's steam engine, like something like, and you see this like wagon just
Oh.
roll into town.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
that.
steam. Okay. Steam. Okay.
Oh, I saw something similar back east.
Really?
Yeah, they have
But
a bunch of weird stuff in New York, or whatever it's called.
Don't they run on rails usually? Those are trains, aren't they?
Oh, there is electric tack something, and there is,
Electricity?
well, yeah, that thing.
But yeah, electricity doesn't make trains move. You have to burn coal and stuff.
Or ghost, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I don't know much about that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so yeah, you only catch, I mean, unless you step out and like look at it outside, you know, you only catch it briefly as it sort of like
Yeah.
swings past the saloon. In fact, yeah, it's literally just it's all come. You hear it's all like crunch, crunch, and you like sort of like come to a almost a stop, not far from the what's it called? No, where are you? You're in the
Yeah. We're like here.
Let me just sort this out. I don't know how you want to do this, but I need to sort everyone's vision. Just give me a sec.
Let's take a look.
I
like
I'll do
horses
that.
more, but
Save changes.
that thingy could be useless.
Okay.
You mean
Hopefully
useful
this is.
for long
Hopefully
distance?
this is. Oh, okay. We're still.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. That's how I move the map.
Wow.
There we go. I had to make it. I literally had to assemble that myself
Nice.
out of bits. Well, when I say bits, it started with a wagon, and then it started with me assembling some bits. But yeah, so this steam wagon like stops, and this Asian fella who's probably in almost like a jacket, like a how does he dress? That's a good question.
Big white hat.
He's down here, isn't he?
Apparently there was a German in 1884, by the way.
Alright, he is dressed in the most ostentatious Western looking clothes you could possibly imagine. Like, he's literally, if you read a dime novel, like one of the Western dime novels, he is literally dressed in the most it's almost like he stepped out of a fucking dime novel. Like, it's, you know, it is what a fucking, it's like what someone back east thinks everyone dresses like in the Wild West. He's like wearing like this white hat with like a black band around it. He's got has he got a cigarette? I think he's got like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And he's like wearing like bright clean clothes.
Plant they use.
He's probably got some goggles on, and he's got like big red gloves and yeah, he basically looks fucking ridiculous. And he gets down, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, he's like whacks the side of the machine or whatever, or whacks a button, and like this like awning like drops out, and like the doors slide open, and there's like vases and jugs and other such things on the what's it called? Like a display, basically, like a display. And there's like the sign, like painted like as a sign. It says Dr. Gao's new science healings and dentistry. Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. I have the greatest gift to give you. I have medicines that can cure any ailments you can possibly imagine. What are you guys doing to this?
Let's walk up and see what's...
I'm just going to observe with a keen eye.
Wow. I immediately go there. Let's go. Fancy up a look.
Can you? Yeah. You just you watch as like basically the sheriff, Marshal Buck, sort of staggers across the street. Like you know, the sheriff's office is sort of over in this direction, I believe. If
Yeah.
I'm right in remembering how it is. It's sort of like, it's not on the I don't think it's on the screen, is
Yes,
it?
it's on the right side. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's further down the street. And it looks like he's sort of like his belly's hanging out, and like his shirt's like undone, and he's sort of like, you know, as he's sort of like walking up, he looks a bit annoyed, and like he's like in quite a bit of pain. You imagine? And you just see him. He walks up to the wagon itself as this doctor's like, and like I said, he is Asian. He sort of like starts like. Let me bring him into the game. Let me bring him in. Vision.
He said his name was Buck, right? B-U-C-K.
Yes, Buck Norman is the marshal, right? Sheriff of the town. And he starts looking through all the bottles that this guy's got. And you see him he looks at one, picks it up, pops the lid and like drinks a bit out of it, puts the lid back on. And he stands there for about 10 seconds before like his face becomes like angry. And he walks over, it sort of like comes up to the Asian bloke and go, I got one mean hangover. And this snake oil ain't doing a damn thing for it. You're nothing but a shyster. And as you notice this, you notice, well, some of you notice that several of the deputies suddenly appear in the crowd, almost from out of nowhere. And he starts like, he starts sniffing and tasting other bottles in this display. Snake oil, and he sort of chucks it on the floor. Snake oil with honeysuckle, chucks that on the floor. Nothing but tonic water. And then he just sort of like gets his gun. Well, how does he do this? He then starts smashing each bottles as he so he just starts smashing them as he tastes them, and he's like, "You ain't nothing but a fake. Get 'em, boys."
Wait this.
I take a few steps back. What is going on here?
Yeah, and Buck like just punches the fella, like just punches him in the face.
Oi! Why are you pestering this little guy?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of it.
But I need a medicine for my feet.
Well, you ain't gonna get it from this fella.
He's really awfully nice. Why did you... Guys, should we help the little nice fellow?
He's not really listening to you anymore. He's just pounding his fist into this guy. Help! Help!
I'll try to calm down the sheriff. Come on, sheriff. We have some nice coffee for you. Let me buy you a coffee. It will give you
He ignores you. Luckily for you.
Well, I'm arrogant, so I don't know.
I just look shocked at the whole thing. Do people start coming and looking around?
Everyone's just standing there watching him pummel this guy.
I'm trying to stop the sheriff from pummeling.
How are you trying to stop him?
Come on, sheriff. Let's take a coffee. It will help your head.
That's not going to work. I'll allow you to. Sure, I'll allow you to roll me a persuasion roll.
Probably with -4.
Yeah. Persuasion.
Because he's a bit busy.
No, because I have -2 with communication with locals.
After you try that, I will yell into the crowd like, "Wow, the sheriff is killing that guy!"
Why? Hang on, so I'm just checking. Why are you?
I'm foreigner. That's why I'm trying to help him. Outsider. Minor. Outsider subtracts 2 from persuasion rolls made to influence those who aren't here. Who aren't her own kind.
Okay. Yeah. So give me a persuasion roll, including the -2 because of your outsider thing. -2 because you're doing the untrained thing. No, you got it, haven't you?
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
You also got -2 because he's not listening to you.
yeah. That's -4, right?
Yep. Oh my god.
Almost.
Slow down. That's a 1 on the 0 roll.
It's not natural ones.
Yeah, it's not a natural one. So you haven't botched. He's just not listening to you. He's just pummeling the guy. He literally just that abruptly stopped.
Oh, I look towards the others.
I yell in shock, like, in really loud to the crowd, like, "The sheriff is murdering that person!" And I want to see if the crowd does anything. Maybe
Where
someone
you
who
shouting
knows
this
him.
from?
From this, like, I don't know where crowds are, so I assume everywhere there's like people all around looking.
Well, no,
for it.
I've put a little, very small crowd of people out.
Suddenly
you
I
feel-
probably stand around them.
Suddenly, you feel the presence of 2 people come up to either side of you.
I look at them and I'm like, I didn't think something like that would happen in front of me.
Oh, God damn.
They show
And
their
they look
badges.
shocked.
They've got deputy badges, and they're like, "Is there a problem here?"
I don't know. Did he do anything like? What happened? And I look totally.
Is there a
shocked,
problem?
like,
So one of them gets your attention, and the other one crouches down behind you, and he pushes you over the other deputy.
can I try to do a roll?
Sure, give us an athletics roll, please.
Okay, let's see if that works. Do I have anything else in there?
This is escalating.
No, just luck. What doesn't that luck gives? Okay. Athletics, any minus or positives or something? Or straight athletics?
-2 to your athletics roll.
Okay. Let's roll. Come on. It's not gonna go as well as. Succeed. I do a roll. And, and I shaken out. Like, what?
Hey, you should. The deputy stands up and goes like, "That's assault. That is. You just assaulted a person of the law."
Huh? I didn't. I look around at everyone.
They sort of go, "Drop your weapons, son."
I show my hands. What weapons?
Okay. Is anyone doing anything?
I didn't do anything.
I'll do something stupid. I'm just feeling sorry for the poor guy. I'll just shove the sheriff from him.
Okay, give us a fighting roll, please.
Oh. Bonuses, penalties.
He's not. It's just a fight. Just. We need to probably add fighting, but yeah. Just give me a. Just give him a straight up fighting roll. Just roll.
It's success.
Yeah, you push the sheriff off him, and he sort of like lands in the dirt, and he sort of stands up. He unfastens his gun belt, drops it to the floor, and takes his badge off, and goes, cracks his knuckles, and goes, "I look forward to this." And we're going to take a break.
At least you took the screen away.
So we will be back shortly. Don't touch that dial.